Hello everyone. Today we will look at angles. This is in the chapter 4 Basic Geometric Ideas. Can you find angles in your home? Angles are formed where there are corners. Angles are formed where two straight lines meet. Here by line we mean lines, line segments or rays. Here are some real life examples of angles. We can see angles formed by scissors, by the arms of a clock, by a pizza slice, or when we are cutting watermelons into triangles. Did you find any of these in your home? Our objective today is we will be able to identify different types of angles and its different parts. An angle is the space between two lines or surfaces touching each other. We will look at this in more detail in the next few slides. We have got a ray OA and another ray OB. Both of them are touching at the point O. The space between these two lines is called an angle. We say BOA is the angle between lines OA and OB. Take note of how we are depicting BOA angle. Look at the angle sign before it. This is very important and you will need this to tell when you are talking about an angle. Now imagine you have kept a book half open. You are looking at it from the side. In that case, OA is one part of the book you can see from the side and OB is another part of the book. The angle is the space between the pages of the book. Here, BOA is the angle between the two surfaces of the book. So we can now see that an angle can be formed between two lines or it can be formed between two surfaces as well. This is a half-open book. Can you see all the angles here? When we open a book, the book pages goes through different angles and all of these angles have different names. Let us now look at these angle types. Imagine this orange line as the surface of a table. On it, we are opening a book gradually. You can see the angles being formed between the pages of the book. In the first picture, when the angle is very small and it is called an acute angle. In the second picture, one side of the book is standing straight against the other side of the book. This is called a right angle. And in the third picture, the angle has moved away from the right angle farther to the left. This is called an obtuse angle. Now we will look at the angles again, but this time between the book and the table. Can you see the angles in red? What do you notice? The first one, it becomes an obtuse angle. In the second one, it is still a right angle. And in the third one, it has become an acute angle. So, we can say that an acute angle and an obtuse angle are opposite sides of the two lines when we are measuring it against a surface. So we have noticed that when we are opening a book, there are many different angles in that book. These are the angles that is formed between the pages. What about the angles that is formed between the surfaces, the outer surfaces of the book? These angles are called reflex angles. When we keep a book straight on the table, what we get is called a straight angle. So these are the names of the different types of angles that we have learned. As the angle increases, their name changes as well. An angle starts from an acute angle, it becomes a right angle. Then it becomes an obtuse angle till it is lying straight and is called a straight angle. It goes to the opposite side, it becomes a reflex angle, and then finally it comes back and meets the other line and it becomes a full rotation. Now this is something for you to do at home. You will find the angle types. On a clock, can you tell the times when we can see acute angle, obtuse angles, right angles, straight angles, and reflex angles? You can spend some time trying to find out the answer to this question. Next, we will quickly look at the different parts of an angle. The true straight lines that connect at a point are called the arms of the angle. The corner point where the two lines meet is called the vertex, and the angle is measured how much the arms have turned. That is the end of the lesson. You will now give an assessment for which the link I will send separately. Please complete all your notes by watching the video and complete the exercise as well.